Dodge a day, bros, frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the foil up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one. But a gold ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one.
Today's video takes us to Salt Lake City, Utah, with a stop at the Department of Homeland Security and Immigration building, where we find a yahoo pictured on the screen here as he wants to exercise his First Amendment freedoms to record in public. I don't know why he wants to do that, especially in this building. Man, I'm telling you. Well, he's told by several security guards he can't do that, but he wants to whine and cry and complain. And then the security guard gets the owner of the building on the phone. He tells him he can't do it. And then he wants the Department of Homeland Security police. And he finally gets trespassed, detained, ID'd, and you can never come back. So with that in mind, let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, loser!
So the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services just taking a tour around the building.
Excuse me?
I said just taking a tour around the building.
Sir, you can't do that. This is a state and federal building. Right now we don't allow that because of what happened with 9/11. You have to have permission from the state or federal. You cannot come in and just start filming.
Why is that?
Because it's a state and federal building, sir. We really don't have that or allow that because of what happened. And we don't know what agency or work for public or private.
But
So we have to ask you not to be filming at the moment.
that's I have a First Amendment right to
Sir, it's a
film.
federal and state building. If you want to wait, can you please stop filming for a moment?
No, I'm not going to stop filming, but
Well, now, Junior here has been told that he can't record in the building, and he's retorted that he has a First Amendment right to do so. Yeah, because remember, this yahoo is protecting our First Amendment right. I didn't know that our First Amendment needed protection, but apparently it does, you know. I don't know. Anyway, this video is 1 hour 30 minutes. We're not watching anywhere near that. So I'm going to skip around here and see what happens, and I'll bring you some parts here and there. Let's go ahead and continue with the story, though.
I don't have to get permission to exercise my rights. This is a public building. This is a federal building.
And exactly what was your purpose for your film?
I mean, I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story.
Okay.
I don't have to disclose it.
Yeah, so this is our healthcare. We have HIPAA and things like that. So
HIPAA's not. This is a publicly accessible lobby.
Yeah.
HIPAA doesn't apply right here.
right. So the lobby is accessible, correct? But can't go any further. There's our information on the doors as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is an immigration office. I mean,
No, so the immigration is up on the 4th floor. That's what you're looking to record, and that's upstairs on the 4th floor.
Fourth floor?
This right here is the healthcare clinic.
Is it? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I understand HIPAA, and there's privileged information behind the desk and
Right.
things, but yeah. I mean, he was trying to tell me that I couldn't even be in here. And,
Now, why does this idiot have the camera on himself instead of the people he's talking to? He goes back and forth. I just don't get it, man. You want to be on camera that badly? Tell you what, man. How about if we have somebody come out and record you all day? I bet you wouldn't like that so much, would you? No, I know you wouldn't. Too bad I'm not in the state he's in, because I'd track him down and record him all day just to make him pissed off. Well, anyway, like I said, this video is way too long to watch the whole thing. We're not even going to try. Let's find some good parts in here.
15 minutes later.
Do you see this sign right here on the window?
Sir, can you come here for a moment?
No?
This is the property manager.
Is it really?
Sir, go ahead. Andy, I'm with the personnel.
Hi, what's your name?
Well, you can call me good citizen because I really I want to know why this guy is such a stickler and trying to violate my constitutional rights. You should know this being the building. The building what?
So the building is not a public building. It's not funded by public funds.
Oh, it's not?
It's a privately owned building, and so you're trespassing.
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you. In fact, there are posted signs right here, the rules and regulations governing conduct on federal property. All right, that is clear as day. This is a public building. I'm going to have to disagree. I mean, if you want to escalate it, that's perfectly fine.
Well, now there's a lot of rules that deal with doing things on federal property, but we're just interested in photography and recording, so here it is. Any person on federal property may not photograph or create video, image, or audio recordings in a manner that either impedes or disrupts. Well, right now, I think he's disruptive. What do you good people think? You think he's disruptive? I think he is. No doubt about it. So I think we're going to have to kick you out, sonny boy. Yeah, and if you go ahead and read under Section B, it says exceptions. Yeah, that's if you're being a real good boy, but he's not being a good boy. And it also says people must obtain written permission in advance from the occupying tenant when photographing or recording tenant-occupied space for a commercial purpose. And I would argue, since YouTube is paying you for this video, that would be considered a commercial purpose. And by the way, that's under 3B if you want to look at the bottom line. With all that said, let's go ahead and carry on.
But I do have a First Amendment right to be here. I am a journalist, and the rules and regulations governing conduct on federal property 100% protect what I'm doing. So this security guard is about to get you in a lot of trouble. I'm going ahead and I'm putting you on notice.
You're actually getting ready to go to jail because it is a private property. We rent to the government, and so it is not a public property. It is a privately owned property.
Then I will have that discussion with the police when they get here. But I mean, they can trespass me if I'm actually if I'm actually formally asked, and the police get here, they can trespass me off the property. That's perfectly fine. But if they do that, it's going to be a violation of my constitutional rights, and I've got the sign right here to prove it.
I'm telling you as the property manager that you're not welcome on this property unless you have business with Sacred Circle or with immigration or with the Mexican consulate. And my guess is you don't have any official business with them, and so you are trespassing.
Oh, you got that right, sir. He does not have any business to conduct. Of course, he's going to argue otherwise because he's going to claim he's a journalist and that this is constitutionally protected. Yeah, I don't know why frauditors say that. Yeah, journalist. Imagine that. All you need to become a journalist in America is a cell phone. So you can come here from another country, don't even speak the language. Just pick up a cell phone camera and automatically you're a journalist. Isn't that lovely?
Hey, you're actually going to tell me that this is a private building. Well, I guess just go ahead and call the Salt Lake City Police, and we'll go ahead and have me formally trespassed, and we'll go ahead and go down that route.
Maybe ask yourself before you do that. Ask yourself, in what world does the U.S. government and the Mexican consulate stay in the same building as public funds?
As what?
So you have two different countries renting the same building. It's obviously a private building.
Okay, but they serve the public. What is your name?
My name is Andy.
Andy what?
What's your name?
Well, you said you're the building manager, the building owner, or whatever. So
you said you was a journalist.
yeah, and you're the one telling me that I'm here on private property. Okay, so
yes. Go ahead and show your credentials, your journalist credentials.
I don't need fucking credentials.
Ah, sonny boy, what's with the bad language? See, the minute you start to use profanity, that's when you lose credibility, because a real journalist would not say, I don't need a fucking ID, I don't need a press pass. And that F word in there, man, that's just a powerful thing, son. It's a powerful thing. Yeah, well, that's how frauditors roll, though, man. That F-bomb is always in their back pocket, ready to roll, no doubt.
Okay, I'm going to call the Salt Lake City Police and you're going to go to jail.
All right, go ahead, be a snitch.
Thanks.
All right, Andy, I'll go ahead and keep an eye on it, if you want to please.
I'm going to see how this goes down. Check this guy out. This guy calls.
He's filming right now.
This guy calls the police. He calls the police. Calls what he says is the building manager at first, and then he calls the police and says that I'm unlawfully here. Even though. Check this out. Hey, y'all share this because the police are on the way. This guy just called. Department of Homeland Security and Immigration supposedly is now a private industry.
Now this yahoo is going to stand around and whine and cry and have a temper tantrum and babble for over an hour. Well, yeah, like I said, we're not going to watch all that. So let's speed it up and find out what happens when the Department of Homeland Security police arrive. Roll that clip.
1 hour later.
Well, yeah, he put somebody on the phone with me.
But he didn't like put his hands on you physically or anything like that.
Well, no, but basically he threatened me with arrest, said that I was going to be arrested for trespassing. Am I being arrested for trespassing?
Can you speak to me, officer? Yeah, he can speak.
Learn the Constitution, dumbass.
Oh, that's real mature. Yeah, that's something I would expect a 14-year-old kid to do, flip somebody off. Yeah, what the hell? You're supposed to be a grown man. You're supposed to be a journalist. You're supposed to be some kind of freedom fighter, an activist, if you will. Is that how an activist acts? Really? Flipping people off and make you feel good?
10 minutes later.
So at this point, no, I'm not detaining you yet. Okay. And let me explain why. Building manager, I guess he spoke to you. Okay, and our officer spoke to him as well. They're claiming that this area right here. I don't respond here a lot, right? So I'm going to make sure I check my sergeant and so forth.
I was actually on the way out of the building when y'all stopped me. I was literally up there on the 4th floor. I wasn't staying down here.
I haven't stopped you yet. I haven't even asked you your name. So are you wanting to leave?
I was actually on the way out of the
that's
building.
fine.
Yeah.
So then if that's what you want to do, the building manager here would like you trespassed.
He can't trespass me from.
So he's claiming that this is privately owned and not public property. As per the building manager, we're checking with our sergeant and so forth.
But
make
if
sure we don't violate anything.
but if that's the case, then how can people go to immigration? They'd be walking into a private. This is the public lobbies. They wouldn't be able to put up the notices about the rules and regulations governing.
Spit it out, sonny boy, the rules and regulations. Well, here's the thing. You see, this is a private building. Although it's open to the public, the federal government rents more space now than it owns. And that's because of President Trump and the Doge Committee. Yeah, so now instead of owning that building, they lease, they rent. Yeah, but the rules and regulations apply to that office. Nah, that's probably too complex for Sonny Boy to understand. Let's go ahead and continue.
Conduct on federal property, if that was the case.
Yeah.
I would strongly suggest to get a supervisor over here because
Well, of course, so I'm not
because
detaining you right now.
trespassing.
If you want to leave, you're free to leave.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
it would be.
I wanted to
unlawful-
look into it more for myself for future
Yeah.
reference because I'm not about violating anyone's rights.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want
I
things to be
know.
hostile
And
between
I don't
me
want
and you.
anything. I don't want you to get sucked into the middle of it because
That's kind of
you know,
my
and that's
job. It is what it is. But I
Well-
want to handle it in a peaceful way. That's easy for everybody. There's no hostility. No one ends up in handcuffs. Nothing negative, right? We all can walk away educated
Right.
on what the laws are. You probably know a little bit more when it comes to stuff like this. I don't generally go into certain places.
Yeah, I mean, I'm generally not going to do it unless I do my homework first.
Just understand, that's why I'm being respectful towards you. I want to make sure that everything's clear. But if you would like to leave, sir, you are free to go. Like I said,
Let me tell you something, officer. If he's free to go, he's free to stay. I know that sounds ridiculous because when an officer tells you you're free to go, you should go, right? And he wants your supervisor because he doesn't want you to make a mistake, officer. No, because if you make a mistake, he's going to take your qualified immunity. I'm talking about your pet canary. I'm talking about your pet turtle. I'm talking about everything in your house, man. And not to mention, listen to this. He's going to take your pension. Somehow or another, he's going to take your retirement money. I don't know how that works. Yeah, because I don't know of any frauditor yet who's sued and taken qualified immunity. But it sounds like a good threat, doesn't it?
he's doing his job the best way that he knows how.
No, he's not. You're a fucking piece of shit, is what you are. Fuck you. Oh, okay. Eat shit, motherfucker.
Take care.
And yeah, I honestly, I mean, I just don't. The thing is, I'm not leaving because I was already on the way out, and I have half a mind to stay here and challenge that because the guy is wrong. You can't say, I mean, that becomes a pretty damn odd predicament that you have government services such as Department of Homeland Security. Granted, I know that it's no violation of HIPAA because I'm not going into, this is the actual publicly accessible lobby, that I went in.
Yeah, it's not, the doors aren't secure, there's no passcode,
Right,
or anything
right,
like that.
right,
There's no
right.
windows upon entry. I don't think that they've had this happen here before, so.
I don't think they did either. And,
Now, this yahoo's been trespassed from the building. Of course, he's going to claim in front of all his subscribers, no, I was on my way out. I'm all finished here. Well, he's still there, though. So, GTFO, get the fuck out. Well, now this yahoo asks his live stream audience if he should go because he's already been trespassed, or should he wait around for the sergeant to make it official? Well, you know what they said. You should wait around. So he did. Oh my God. Can you believe it? So he sticks around. Let's roll a clip to see what happens with the sergeant.
Eventually.
I'm going to sue over this. Get my ID and trespassing. I'm going to sue over this.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right, there are federal entities upstairs.
Uh-huh.
They lease specific spaces within the building, which is privately owned. The private building owner can trespass you from these areas if you are, disrupting.
I wasn't disrupting
anything.
It's all
Well,
okay.
ultimately, you can get trespassed from somebody's private building for, any number of things.
So a viewpoint discrimination is what I'm hearing.
Uh,
This is a viewpoint discrimination because I went up there to cover, I'm a journalist covering the story.
Okay. You're doing so on private property, though. The private property owner no longer wants you on their property. So
Then why is Department of Homeland Security leasing out space in a private building where there could be a viewpoint discrimination where the person could be barred from coming in there just because the person downstairs doesn't like them? That doesn't make any sense.
That's,
Look, sonny boy, make sure you tell the sergeant here you can't be trespassed from public unless you committed a crime. And you haven't committed a crime. Well, we all know when the real crime was committed. I don't have to say. We already know. It was committed a long time ago and had something to do with his mama.
no, so, choose at least to private property.
All right. Well, I've got several lawsuits right now pending. When I hand this over to you, I'm following.
That's Officer Clayton.
I'm giving it to you because you're the one that said under threat of arrest. Whenever I give it to you, the lawsuit will be filed.
Will you please send me the ID?
There you go.
Awesome. There you go. All right. So
Y'all heard it.
let's step out of the way again.
Another lawsuit.
We'll have business going on in here. So we're providing you with notification right now that they don't want you back on property here.
Cool. I gave you notification of what was going to happen because of that. So
So just so you know, police report will be generated. Happy to give you that case number if you wish.
Here's the
Document
case number, I got it, I believe it.
Junior should have left when he had the chance, huh? Because now he's being detained, and he's forced to show identification, and he's been formally trespassed. See, if he would have left before, it wasn't a formal trespass, it was just a verbal trespass. Now he's been trespassed for good, and he can never come back. See what happened? You tried to make your subscribers happy, and look what happened.
It sounds like you got everything you need.
So you can have federal agencies like Department of Homeland Security and Immigration.
Here you go, sir.
And it's a viewpoint discrimination because the guy downstairs doesn't understand his rights. Yeah. And I could have left before you got here, but I wanted to have a common sense conversation with you about this because it doesn't make a lick of sense. I could have already. This didn't have to come to this level, and now we're here, and but all right. Well, I will. I need to get the actually one other thing I need to get before I go. I need to get the quote unquote the private building owner's name, the one that claims.
Sonny Boy's just been trespassed and he can't leave it alone. He wants the building owner's name. And most likely it's a corporation, you idiot. Yeah, well, I tell you what, man. I just don't understand all this nonsense about recording in public. Hey, why don't you go to the public park and do some recording there? What about the beach? Well, he's in Salt Lake City. I guess they don't have a beach there. And go to the mountains. Yeah, man, go to the Salt Flats. Do something, bro. Do something constructive with your life anyway, man. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, that was over an hour and a half long. I did my best to cut it down for you good people. And, yeah, just keep on keeping on, Sonny Boy, because we love your videos a long time. For buku, yeah, buku money. All right, then. Hey, I got 5 more minutes of foolishness coming your way. Check it out.
JBTP. Jackboot Thug Pig.
Stop! You're touching him.
Stop!
You're touching him.
You've already been warned for trespass.
Wait, listen. Slow your roll. You work for me.
Hiding from the camera. Cowards. Why don't you come over here and talk about the Constitution with me?
You are a loser. You're a loser. You're willing to lie. That's a demon right there, waiting to find a reason to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon.
I ain't fusing anything. All I know is I have not broken one law.
They take me to a tiny room, make me strip down naked, and then you know what they do? They make me turn around, spread my butt cheeks, and look up my butthole.
Listen, you asked me to listen, and I listened to you. Please listen.
Because you keep telling the same story over and over.
Because I have a right to explain what actually happened.
Okay.
You, sir, you're a disgrace to this country. You should move to North Korea or to Russia.
So I'm asking you nicely right now to leave.
Okay. And you need to fix the air conditioner.
And had a spat with Dr. Dave, but he's using those other channels owners to fight his dirty work.
I'm outside, sir. I stepped outside.
That's it. We're done.
So just give me the complaint form.
I told you to stop recording, and you continue.
I stepped outside. Don't touch my shit. I'll smack the shit out of you. Why are you touching my property?
And you're Darren. You are a Nazi, sir.
This is what I do.
For what? For money?
I record. This is my job. My bad. It's my job.
I get that.
It's my job.
Last time.
It's my job. They told me down. I did nothing.
Did you ask me to take my picture? Huh? What's your deal, dude? Or whatever you are.
So what's your deal, dude? Why are you filming me?
Business, man.
What's your deal?
Mind your own business.
My own business?
You
just made it my business by filming my
kids.
What are you, a tough guy, sweet nuts?
You're interfering with my First Amendment.
You're under arrest for obstruction.
You're under arrest.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Are you threatening me? With arrest? Who are you?
Hi, I'm on Candy camera.
You are.
Yes, I am.
And you have to identify yourself. Failure to identify, you're in breach of the...
I'm Officer Hardy, ever please. Have a good day.
What's your name, badge number? Name and badge number.
Right here.
Is that what you're going to tell the judge? I've dismissed you. You've been dismissed 5 times.
Okay.
You've been dismissed.
Okay.
you've been sent back to work.
You know how much video footage I have of you guys wasting taxpayers' money?
I'm not interested in talking to you. Have a nice day. Buddy, I'm going to ask you not to escalate things and just leave me alone here.
My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives. Send a bunch of negative people over to the channel.
Because I don't go back and forth with peons. Here's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on shutting down a couple Frauditor channels. No. I'm not trespassed from here.
You are.
No, I'm not.
She asked you to leave. She wants you to leave.
For what reason?
She said you're causing a disturbance.
Okay, I just got assaulted, buddy. I just got assaulted, and you're going to do your job.
I'm on public property. Have a nice day.
Now you have a nice day. Get the hell out of here.
Don't touch my shit, dude.
Well, you don't take pictures of me without asking.
Don't ever touch my shit.
Do not touch me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You need to move.
Interfering is a physical act.
You need to move. You don't know the statute.
Could you please call supervisor?
Wait, leave.
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call supervisor? I will leave under threat of arrest, sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
And I'm like, bitch, I've asked you 3 times for the law.
There's intelligence bulletins going around about me and my wife. I'm not allowed to harass you guys anymore.
I'm telling you now, this is my house. So I'll burglarize. Unless you tell me what's all my stuff, you need to mind your business.
I have a right to film in public.
I don't know what he doing.
On the sidewalk.
Sir?
On the sidewalk.
Whoa, don't touch me.
What's
wrong with you?
This is the sidewalk.
Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. What's your name and badge number?
I'm just taking a look. Why are you? I'm not touching you, dude. I'm just taking a look.
You're going on YouTube. I have a big channel. Dude.
You need to leave. You are making me uncomfortable.
If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights.
That says employees only. Follow it. Now, Craig, can you not read?
The clerk's office is employees only.
Uber says you have to accommodate. Uber says you have to get knocked out.
You lost your job, bitch.
Because of all the backstabbers like Delete Law, James Freeman, Lackluster, and all the people that made tons of money off of my videos.
No, because there's no expectation of privacy in public. That's the thing.
That's some shows. Are you going to identify or am I going to put paper on you? You going to identify or am I going to put paper on you?
They don't want you here anymore. You care to leave for me? But they want you to leave. So let's step out of the building, okay?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I needed.
Leave the building.
Will you arrest me if I don't?
Get the cell phone out of my building.
All right. I'll leave under duress.
I retire as an auditor, so I'm officially done.